Tammy and I were talking about, I don't want to get into too much detail, but there's someone in our broader universe whose immigration status is not yet at the point that they are trying to get it to. And we said, you know what, let's have her live at our house above our garage.
Yep, that's all the details we need right there. Talking about we're not going to give all too much yeah, that's all the details we need right there. Now we got to walk you out. Yeah, buddy, we got to make sure you put your hands behind your back. Let's do it, Tom. Tom, let's do it. Again, we got to just make an example. Just make an example. And then go get that other governor. Go get that other mayor with that mohawk on his last leg. He got like a high top fade. It's leaning in the other direction. You know, then ran Chicago into the ground. Yeah, we got to just make an example out of people, Tom. Yeah, let's do it. I'm here for it.
Ever live at our house above our garage. And good luck to the feds coming in to try to get her.
I got note of it. Won't let it go. We'll look into it. And if he's knowingly harboring, concealing an illegal alien, that's a violation of Title 8 United States Code 1324. I would seek prosecution, or the Secretary would seek prosecution. So maybe he's bluffing. If he's not, we'll deal with that.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
What an absolute dingleberry. We're not going to give you too many details, but she's in the garage. Hands. Look, you see these hands? You see how they go right behind your back? Right there. You see it? You see how they walk? And they just got to walk you out. Hands. You see these hands? And they got to just walk you out. People got to be held accountable. That a clown. What a dingleberry. Talking about, we're not going to give you too much details, but I'll tell you this. She's in the garage. I mean, man, you just can't make it up. Yeah, and they got, y'all know what we advocate for. Common sense. And also people being made an example out of. Somebody got to be made an example out of, especially these next 4 years. Just making an example out of them. Breaking news, 4K cameras. We need that sweet, beautiful B-roll action. B-roll in on them. Yeah, we got to go to California, get Gavin Newsom. Go to Chicago, go to Denver. We got to get, please get that mayor with that mohawk that's leaning. I don't know which way it be leaning. Some days it be leaning this way, and some days it be leaning that way. Go get Brandon Johnson. Go get the governor and ran Chicago into the ground. You know, we got to go to California. We got to go to a lot of places, man. A lot of places. Tom, let's do it, Tom. Let's do it. And we just got to walk them out with their hands behind their back. You know, time to clean house, man. That's what we voted for. But I definitely couldn't wait to get into this show. Y'all know I did a video on this earlier. And Tom said, you know, they will be prosecuted. So I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready. I know y'all ready too, because this is what we voted for. People got to be made an example out of. That's what I'm advocating for. Somebody being made an example out of. Because usually, most of the time, people get the, okay. Once you see somebody getting made an example out of, it's just like, you know, okay, they not playing around. I don't want to be next. And we just straighten this thing up. You know, and we all just fall in line. So somebody got to be made an example out of. I'm just saying. You know? Let's get into it, though, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Y'all know your boy Rick gonna keep it real, man. You know, you might not like how I come off. You might not like this about me, but hey, I'm gonna just keep it real. I love y'all. Hope y'all have an amazing week. February is off to a start, you know. February. Time is moving by fast, man. We live in a very, very fast time travel. I'm wishing the best in everybody's life. I want to send my prayers and love to you guys. Prayers for our president, Trump, his family, his cabinet. We just got some great news that Pam Bondi, as I'm recording, just got confirmed about an hour ago. Time to clean house, man. Time to drain it. You know, we are back on track in a new direction, you know, in the golden age, baby. And I'm here for it. And we're going to be on the ground covering everything, every last win, any breaking news. We're going to be bringing the best updates, man. So make sure you tuned in, you know. And we also going to keep everybody accountable. We're going to call out the failures, you know. We're going to call everything out, man. So we'll be here for it. Let's go and jump into this, though. We'll see what Benny talking about with this whole Tom Homan situation. And the governors to be like the governor is helping and housing illegals, you know. The governor, yeah, you got to be arrested. We got to put your hands behind your back. No other way around it. Let's jump into this show.
We talk to them all the time. They're live on our program. You see them, you can listen to them, and it gives us a great window into what the Trump White House is doing now, what they plan on doing. And we've been working those sources all throughout the winter break, especially when there was a lot of fake news about the Trump White House. Leftists saying Elon Musk can't actually cut the size of the government. Donald Trump won't actually issue that many executive orders. He can't pardon the January 6ers. Donald Trump can't take us out of the World Health Organization or the United Nations. Donald Trump won't shut down entire government entities and agencies. And obviously, Tom Homan can't deport all illegals. Give me a break. And to that we said, they shot Trump in the head. Do you understand? Trump took a bullet. And that changed everything. The feds raided Melania's closet. You effed with his supermodel wife. Dude has his own plane and a skyscraper made of gold with his name on it. And you effed with his wife. You sent dirty, degenerate, perverted feds to go sniff her closet. Do you understand how you radicalized the Trump administration? And yes, they are actually going to do what they say they're going to do and more. Oh, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we heard Tom Homan talking on Tucker Carlson's show about the left-wing politicians that think they're going to stop him from deporting criminal aliens, buckle up.
To the mayor of Denver, right? To the mayor of Chicago, and to Governor Pritzker and the rest of them. You cannot help. You can choose not to help us. Stand aside because we're going to do it. However, there's a line you can't cross. If you're going to impede what we're doing, that's a felony. If you're going to knowingly harbor and conceal an illegal alien from ICE agents, USC 1324 III, that's a felony. And we will prosecute. We're done playing the game. There are federal statutes on the books written by Congress.
To make an example, Tom.
Enacted by Congress.
Somebody got to be made an example out of, Tom.
These things, and we're going to take that seriously. And
we're going to take that seriously. If you harbor an alien, if you impede federal law enforcement, then we take that personally. And we're going to come for you next, left-wing politician. He was talking about the mayor of Denver at the time and J.B. Pritzker, who's the governor of Illinois. These two individuals were banging a lot of pots and pans about how they were going to stop ICE. Well, guess what? You don't have the ability to stop ICE. But if you are harboring illegal criminal aliens and bragging about it, like the governor of New Jersey did, who won in a very suspicious election by like 10 votes. This guy, real creep show dude. This real degenerate dude. This guy named Governor Murphy, Phil Murphy of New Jersey. We have a migrant living at our house above our garage. Good luck coming to try and get her.
I know y'all be laughing. I'm for real. We're not gonna give you too much details, and then just gives us all the details. Even though we know there's more details, but you get what I'm saying. Disgrace, man.
What?
Hey, people,
listen to this.
I don't want to get into too much detail, but there's someone in our broader universe whose immigration status is not yet at the point that they are trying to get it to. And we said, you know what? Let's have her live at our house above our garage. And good luck to the feds coming in to try to get her.
That sounds like a challenge. And Tom Homan has accepted. Trump border czar Tom Homan threatens to arrest New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy for harboring illegal criminal alien at his house. Oh my. And luckily we know exactly where he lives. He lives in the $9 million mansion, governor's mansion in Trenton. A criminal alien was being used. It's amazing. We do a lot of shows on celebrity mansions and how many criminal aliens they could harbor. Well, look at this. Finally found a mansion that's been turned into a migrant shelter by a creepy lunatic, real perverted, degenerate dude, Phil Murphy. I mean, the guy just exudes bad energy. Well, get a load of this. Tom Homan, border czar, is threatened to arrest the governor of New Jersey. Former head of ICE, who's been tasked by Donald Trump with overseeing the control of the border, says his words were foolish when he admitted to breaking the law. It's a foolish thing, he said, because I got note of it, I won't let go, and I will look into this. If he's knowingly harboring and concealing an illegal alien, we're going to seek prosecution from Homeland Security. So let's hope he's bluffing.
Your comment on all of that?
I think the governor's pretty foolish saying what he said, because I got note of it, won't let it go, we'll look into it. And if he's knowingly harboring, concealing an illegal alien, that's a violation of Title 8 United States Code.
This is going to make an example out of him, Tom.
Prosecution.
That's all we got to do.
Seek prosecution. So maybe he's bluffing. If he's not, we'll deal with that. And as far as suing sanctuary cities, well, get in line, because the Trump administration is going to do that already.
Defund them.
Sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. There's one example, right? If the young sanctuary cities in New York City, if they would have gave us over the killer of Laken Riley when he got arrested in New York City for endangering a child, he would have been in jail, and he would never killed Laken Riley. Sanctuary cities are responsible for deaths of thousands of young children throughout my career, and we're going to sue him. We're going to hold him. And look, if he's got to go to the Supreme Court, that's what President Trump wanted to do. He will end sanctuary cities.
You know, there was a 2011 Government Accountability Office study found 3 million criminal.
Well, when Tom Homan just said that a politician or advocacy group is aiding and abetting, then Pam Bondi will prosecute them all.
You got to make an example out of him, Tom.
Indicated that he's going to arrest.
Hey, once you make an example out of somebody and it's breaking news, and they got them 4K cameras, and then they B-roll in with their hands behind their back, and they walking that so-called whoever, you know, one of them governors or mayors out, one of those elected officials out, and they just been made an example out of. That sets the tone right there. Bam. Yeah, I'm just saying. We just need to make an example out of about 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5 of them, Tom. I'm gonna say 1 or 2 or 3, but it's a couple of them. We just make an example, Tom. But once they see that first one or second one, oh, people gonna fall in line. Yeah, they gonna fall right in line, Tom. Let's just make an example out of them.
Phil Murphy for knowingly harboring an illegal immigrant. Oh, man.
In the garage.
Murphy, we are hiring an illegal above our garage. Well. Dear Tom Homan, I would like to join you in the ICE raid of Phil Murphy's home. I will personally kick down his door. Law and order.
Gotta love. The internet's undefeated.
Stop them deporting criminals. Tom Homan.
The internet's undefeated, bro.
New Jersey governor is taunting federal law enforcement by saying he's sheltering an illegal in his house. Tom Homan is not effing around, F-A-F-O. Tom Homan has been going on ICE raids in the city of Chicago as a message. Remember, the mayor of Chicago and the governor of Illinois taunted Tom Homan and said, "You can't arrest illegals here." Well, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Not only is he arresting him, he's arresting him with Dr. Phil live on camera. I would totally watch that show. Do it. Restart Cops. Remake Cops. So that we can watch Tom Homan and Dr. Phil go arrest illegals. I would watch it every single night. How many criminal aliens are going to be arrested under Tom Homan? Well, an important statistic that the incidence of illegal alien crime in America is 100%, meaning they all broke the law to come here into this country. And therefore, 100% of them need to go back. And that's what Tom Homan said recently as Martha Radz from ABC News burst into tears. Watch.
I want to go back to those military flights going south. We, as you said, we have never seen that before. Is that going to be a constant commitment from the U.S. military every single day to take deportees out?
Yes.
So is this what we will see every single
Oh, Martha. Y'all know we did a whole video on this. She's shocked, horrified with what people voted for. Ma'am. And we have to come on here and school you and walk you through things again. We just came off the CNN, off the CBS, off MSNBC. We tired of walking these. Ma'am, how many times do we have to go through this?
day, ending in what the president has promised is millions and millions being deported?
Yes. But you can see the numbers steadily increase, the number of arrests nationwide as we open up the aperture. Right now it's concentrating public safety threats, national security threats. That's a smaller population. So we're going to do this on priority base, as President Trump's promised, but as that aperture opens, there'll be more arrests nationwide.
When you talk about the aperture opening, the estimates of perhaps those who have been convicted or arrested in the past, 700,000 to over 1 million. So after you do that, then you go after everybody who is there illegally.
If you're in the country illegally, you're on the table.
You're on the table.
Because it's not okay to, violate laws of this country. You got to remember, every time you enter this country illegally, you violated a crime under Title 8, United States Code 1325.
We have an administration that knows what illegal means. Yeah, Martha. Yeah, Martha, and yep, and you got to tell these governors, Martha, make sure you're the one reporting and showing that B-roll footage, because I know you networks get it as soon as it drops, so I can post it. And make sure you again, I know we know y'all gonna come up with one of those headlines and y'all gonna be crying and boo-booing all on yourself on air. But yeah, I'll be there. Make sure you have it posted so we can see somebody being made an example out of. And we don't know who's first. It might be this New Jersey governor. It might be that fellow over there with that mohawk in Chicago. We might go to California. I don't know. But pretty soon we need to see somebody be made an example out of. Hands behind their back, live on air, walking them out.